Hi, this week at Positive Horizons Coaching, we're exploring emotional resilience, the quiet strength that helps us navigate life's challenges, adapt to change, and stay connected to ourselves even when things feel overwhelming. Resilience isn't about being tough or pretending everything is fine. It's about understanding your emotions, honouring your limits, and finding your way back to balance. Emotional resilience is often misunderstood. People imagine it as being strong, unshakable, unaffected by stress. But true resilience is more, it's much more, it's a human experience, a human emotion. It's the ability to feel your emotions without being consumed by them. It's the capacity to bend without breaking. It's the skill of pausing, grounding, and choosing your response rather than reacting from a place of being overwhelmed. Resilience isn't something you're born with. As confidence, which we spoke about a few weeks ago, it's something you build slowly through awareness, compassion, and practice. So we all have to work at it. You're not alone in finding it overwhelming. You might be building resilience without even realizing you're doing it. So it shows up in small everyday moments. When you take a breath before responding, that's a way of controlling your emotional resilience. When you allow yourself to rest instead of pushing through, taking time for yourself. When you acknowledge your feelings instead of suppressing them, so being true, I've spoken to you about having your true voice, it's the same thing. When you set a boundary, even a small one, to enable you to feel safer, stronger. We did cover some boundary things in a previous video. When you reach out for support, this is a strength, a human strength, will help to build emotional resilience. We can't always do everything ourselves. Often we do need to reach out. That doesn't have to be as scary as it sounds. Resilience isn't loud, it's quiet, steady, and deeply personal. So no emotional resilience is the same for everyone. Different tools will work for different people and in different experiences. If we look at ways to strengthen our emotional resilience, there are simple, practical ways. No pressure, no perfection. Naming that feeling, so you can tell somebody how you're feeling, but you can say it out loud to yourself, sometimes helps put it into a place where you can navigate, you can move from, because you're actually saying it out loud. Creating small grounding rituals to enable you to feel calmer and to build that strength, that inner relief, if you like. And that can be taking a good deep breath, doing some meditation, going for a walk, anything that is going to give you a moment of stillness, so that moment of calm. Can be different for everyone. Set gentle boundaries. So resilience grows when you protect your energy. So whatever works for you, what are those simple boundaries? It could be, right, I'm going to take some time for myself between here and here, or I'm actually going to pull away from somebody that is making me feel more of the emotional pressure than I need in my life. So it's taking that breath. Allowing yourself to rest, but really rest fully, is vitally important. Rest isn't a reward to yourself, it's a requirement. So everybody needs rest, and that can be small periods of rest, or it can be securing and making sure you have a really peaceful night. Again, that can be through meditation, or it can be a ritual that you do before you go to sleep, which will help you slip into a more peaceful, more still sleep. And the other thing, of course, is reaching out when you need support. Resilience doesn't mean doing everything alone. And that simple act of telling somebody how you feel can make a world of difference in a dark moment or a moment of disquiet. So these small practices can help you build emotional strength over time. But it's, again, as I said, you build it, it's repeating it. The actions that work for you, keep coming back to them. The more practiced you are, the easier it will be to feel calm. I speak often about taking time to reflect. So where in your life do you need more resilience? Ask yourself, what emotions have you been carrying quietly? And what small practice could I support myself with this week? Or could I support somebody else that I'm recognizing signs of emotional resilience being affected without calling it out? Because you've got to allow them to talk to you about it. You can do it, as I said, by asking them how they are and see if they'll open up to you. So emotional resilience isn't about being unbreakable. It's about being real, being aware, and being kind to yourself as you navigate life. If this message resonated with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And also share it with somebody that you think may need it. That act can show that you're there and open to listen. So that can be, if you like, an olive branch, an invitation for them to talk to you. In the next video, we will be exploring emotional resilience, but specifically through the lens of men's well-being and the stigma and vulnerability around that. So I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Thank you and take care.